Hello class 10 students. In chemistry we have already studied the first lesson, chemical reactions and equations, and we have gone through various topics like chemical equations, chemical reactions, balancing the chemical equation, various types of chemical reactions like combination reactions, decomposition reactions, displacement reactions, double displacement reactions, oxidation, reduction, redox, corrosion, rancidity. And all these topics have been taken through various lectures, and we have got the recorded video of those lectures. So please go through all those lectures. And now we are going to discuss the chapter end exercises from NCERT book. Chapter end exercises from your NCERT book. The first question is that which of the following statements about the reaction given below are incorrect? 2PbO solid form plus carbon S plus 2Pb S plus 2 plus CO2G. The first option is lead is getting reduced. The second option is carbon dioxide is getting oxidized. The third carbon is getting oxidized. The fourth is lead oxide is getting reduced. The correct answer is A. That is 1 and 2 options are correct. 1 and 2. One option is lead is getting reduced. The first and second options are incorrect. The answer is A. The first and second that is incorrect. Lead is getting reduced. Not lead is getting reduced. The lead oxide is getting reduced. PbO is converted to Pb. So lead oxide is getting reduced. And the carbon dioxide is getting oxidized. Carbon dioxide is not getting oxidized. Carbon is getting oxidized to give CO2. So the correct answer is A. Now question number 2. Fe2O3 plus 2Al equal to Al2O3 plus 2Fe. All of you please see the exercise in your book. Please see the questions. Then you will understand and write your answer in your copy. The above reaction is an example of which type of reaction? There are many options are given. The correct answer is displacement reaction. In this reaction you see that Fe is displaced. Fe is displaced and aluminum takes place of Fe. So the correct option is D, that is displacement reaction. The third question is what happens when dilute HCl is added to iron fillings? Take the correct answer. Various options are given. The correct answer is hydrogen gas and iron chloride are produced. When dilute HCl is added to iron fillings, then hydrogen gas is produced and iron chloride is also formed. Now the next question number 4 is what is balanced chemical equation? Please see the exercise in your book, NCERT book. The answer is a chemical equation is said to be balanced if. What is a balanced chemical equation? A chemical equation is said to be balanced if the atoms of different elements on both sides of the equations are equal. Atoms of different elements on both sides means reactant side and product side, both sides are equal. So you write down atoms of different elements on both sides of the equations are equal, and the equation is molecular. That is, the gases if involved in the equation must be in the molecular form like H2, O2, N2, Cl2. that the equation must be, the reactants must be, the elements must be in molecular form. Now the second part of this question is, why should chemical equations be balanced? The answer is that the chemical equations have to be balanced to fulfill the requirement of law of conservation of mass. According to law of conservation of mass, what is the law? Total mass of reactants is same as the total mass of products. The total mass of reactants is the same the mass of product. This means that mass can neither be created nor it can be destroyed during a chemical equation. Question number 5, I am leaving this I will see afterward because it is explanation is lengthy. So later on I will see this. Now question number 6, balance the following chemical equations. 4 equations are given. The first balanced equation is, you see the book, the A number, the balanced equation I am telling you, that 2HNO3 plus CaOH2, arrow product side is CaNO3O2 plus 2H2O. This is the balanced equation. Balanced equation of B, 2NaOH plus H2SO4, arrow mark Na2SO4 plus 2H2O. Now C, NaCl plus AgNO3, arrow mark AgCl plus NaNO3. This is already a balanced equation. Now D number, BaCl2 plus H2SO4, arrow mark BaSO4 plus 2HCl. It will be 2HCl. Now question number 7. Write the balance equations for the following reactions. Some reactions are given. 4 reactions are given, A, B, C, D. The first one is, in word form it is written, and in symbolic form we have to write, that is CaOH2 plus CO2, arrow mark CaCO3 plus H2O. B1, 2Al plus 3CuCl2, arrow mark 2LCl3 plus 3Cu. C number, BaCl2 plus K2SO4, arrow mark BaSO4 plus 2KCl. Please write in your copy. D number, Zn plus 2AgNO3, arrow mark ZnNO3 2 whole 2 plus 2Ag. Zinc plus silver nitrate gives to zinc nitrate plus silver. Now the next question, number 8. Write the balanced chemical equations for the following reactions and identify the type of reactions. The first reaction, A number, the balanced chemical equation, and again we have to write the type of. The balanced chemical equation is, write down 2KBr in aqueous form, AQ under bracket, plus BaI2 aqueous form, arrow mark 2Ki aqueous form plus BaBr2 aqueous form. And this reaction is double displacement reaction. Now B number, ZnCO3 S solid form, arrow mark ZnO solid form plus CO2 gas form. This reaction is decomposition reaction. Now C number, H2 gas form plus Cl2 gas form gives to 2HCl gas form. D number, MgS form plus 2HCl aqueous form gives MgCl2 aqueous form plus H2 gas form. This is also displacement reaction. Now the next question is, what does mean by exothermic and endothermic reactions? I have already explained in details in my previous lecture. You see exothermic and endothermic reactions with examples. I have already given much details about this in previous lectures. You go through those lectures. Now the next question, number 10. Why is respiration considered as an exothermic reaction? The answer is, respiration is a biochemical reaction which releases energy during combustion of digested food in the cell, producing carbon dioxide and water. It releases energy during combustion of digested food, that is glucose, in the cell, producing carbon dioxide and water. So that's why this is exothermic reaction, because energy is liberated. Equation you can write: Ca6H12O6 solid form plus 6O2 gas form, arrow mark 6CO2 gas form plus 6H2O liquid form plus ATP. ATP is the energy. Now the next question, number 11. Why are decomposition reactions called the opposite of combination reactions? Write the equations of these reactions. Decomposition reactions, larger molecules break to give simple molecules, while in combination reactions, two or more smaller elements or compounds combine to form new compounds. This is the answer, that why this is the opposite to each other. And decomposition reactions are endothermic, and most of the combination reactions are exothermic. So in two cases we see that these are the just opposite to each other. And the example of combination reaction and decomposition reaction we have already studied in my previous lecture, that you go through and you can write down. Now the next question is, write one equation each for decomposition reaction where energy is supplied in the form of heat, light and electricity. The first one is heat, in the presence of heat, and light and electricity. That in all these cases you go through the previous lecture, in which I have already explained much in details that all the three cases of these reactions, that is the photochemical decomposition, electrolytic decomposition and thermal decomposition. With example I have explained much in detail. Now I am ending this because the video will become long, so it will be difficult to upload it. That's why the next remaining problems I will discuss the next video. Thank you.